Hello and good evening. How is everyone? Okay. I think I've gone live. Oh, hello. Okay. What I originally had planned for this first weekend of a Thursday was going to be, let me just take a drink. Was going to be, I would be working on my lovely but very difficult supernatural piece. I had a day off last week where I did a current what I was working on. I managed to do 2 sections of my unicorn, and I said if I managed to do that and finish the row, I was going to give myself a little bit of time to do a section of my supernatural. And I pulled it out and I tried to use my my little roller, my rings, and as I tried to roll it, I had beads come off, and I thought, no, I can still do this, I'll turn it round to find a way that actually works for me. And when I did that, I found a whole section that had completely become unsticky because it had been slightly uncovered. And then I found the rivers of glue. So yes, never do a diamond painting if you're not happy with it anymore. That is the first one I've had to throw away. I almost cried while doing it because, yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Let me just get the lighting right. Is that okay? So this is my stained glass hot air balloon, and I actually won this. I can't remember which one of Arietta's millions of milestones on her YouTube channel it was, but she hit one of the milestones and she did a little prize draw, and I won the prize draw, and I was really thrilled. And yes, now I have a lovely diamond painting, and my lighting still isn't right because I can't see the symbols. Okay, let's pull this down closer. Nope. Excuse me a second. Yeah, that's really bright. Right, it's not in shot, I don't think. Guess we'll soon see. Yes, it is in shot. Over there. There we go. Okay, so here we are. So I'm going to be working on this one, and this will be my Thursday night project until what I have in the post turns up. So I may have touched on it on a previous video, but I'm going to be doing a cross stitch conversion, and that should be very interesting. Oh, this is going swimmingly well tonight. Putty doesn't want to play. Okay, I can see I have comments. I'm going to read them in a second. Okay, right. Here we go. You are live. Hello, Kate. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, Kate. It was horrible. I bought that canvas back in 2020. It was double-sided tape. It was before I knew any better. It was huge. It was a 70 by 90, and yeah, it was the fact, because of the popping drills, I was having problems with having to seal each section as I went along, as you can probably imagine, was driving me totally crazy. And I wanted to give in before that, but I carried on because I'm stubborn. And that's what I decided to do. And yes, it was a difficult decision. And I knew that I had to do it right there and then. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone through with it. We have all been there, I am sure. But after speaking with my husband, we decided that we get a custom done Supernatural again. I wanted one. I don't know how familiar you guys are with the Supernatural series, but basically they go monster hunting and it revolves around the car that they drive as well. So I wanted a image with the car in as well. So we will be finding something else, and it will be poured glue, and it will be an up-to-date canvas. So yeah, just one of those things really. Yeah, exactly what Arietta's just said. If it's not bringing you joy, it's not worth your time. It's the fact that when I was doing it, I'd always have to force myself to do a section. And obviously, that's not good for anyone. Well, I think I have actually found the image that I want. It's those two in the car driving along underneath like an arc of fire. It looks very pretty. But then I saw today I've actually had a couple of diamond paintings done through Prism Diamonds, and I saw today that they've made the decision to close down, which is just really, really sad. So yeah, it's one of those. It's sort of like, I don't know if anyone remembers me working on my Dachshund, and that was a custom from Prism Diamonds, and they always did such good quality kits as well. So it's definitely unfortunate. So how are you guys all been? I've just been working, diamond painting, getting daughter ready for World Book Day. And she went as a Little Mermaid. Not the Little Mermaid, but a Little Mermaid. And then we took in her mermaid books in with her as well. So we had Millie and the Mermaids, and we also had 10 Minutes to Bed, Little Mermaid. And her nursery was all done in a Hogwarts theme, which I thought was really cool. And today's activities have included making wands and potions. So she was absolutely shattered when she got home tonight. Okay, let's have a quick read. Hi, Kay. She says, try Carrie at Magpie. She does all my customs. Okay, it will definitely be worth a try. Arietta says that the company was still viable. Hopefully someone will pick it up. Yeah, that's always an option, isn't it? But then you're not sure what sort of person's going to be picking it up either. Sarah's adjusting to unemployment. I hope you're still doing okay with it all. Okay, definitely. What she's saying, work is crazy, looking forward to the weekend. Yes, so in need of the weekend. It is super busy at work. I haven't worked out why it's super busy. At the minute, I'm coming home and I'm practically drained every night. Oh, spotted another F. Tracy, just out of curiosity, what's making you want to know how many diamonds are in there? Is it just a curiosity, or is it for like a special event? Well, I don't know if you guys remember, but a month or two back, I bought myself a new arm for putting my camera on and doing my recording. Knowing that I was going to be doing a live tonight, I thought it'd be a good idea to do a little bit of prep before I started. And I tried to take the camera off the arm and it won't come off. So I'm not sure, but maybe this screw function that the camera goes onto the arm has come away from the camera, because each time I try and rotate it, it rotates the whole thing. Let's have a quick catch up. Random square. Okay, says count on the long side and the short side and multiply one by the other. That makes sense. Square is 25 diamonds per centimetre. Round is 16. Okay, I didn't know that. I did have something that was in my little guide for my conversion that told me that squares were, I think it's 2.8 millimeters, 0.2. Because I've had to literally work out how big the painting's going to be, so I know how many beads to actually order. So at the moment it's looking like between the 20th and the 28th of March when the beads and the actual blank canvas will be arriving. So that should all be very, very interesting. I am quite excited to see how this turns out. There we go. Case got it. Squares are 2.5 millimetre, rounds are 2.8 millimetre. Okay, you got a sideways tray. I love my sideways tray. I have used nothing else since this has arrived. I don't know why I like it. I haven't got like a justifiable reason of why I like it, but I do. So this is what I've been using. Let's see if I can find any more X's. So, Arietta, are you ready to do your roundup video for finishing the event now? Okay, I think that's the last one of those. No. Yeah, I pretty much said last night when I sent you that picture, because I knew I was going to be doing this tonight in this live. I knew I wasn't going to be able to work on the unicorn. So that was going to be the best image I could actually hope for, really. I'll have it done, but it's like a long way off of where it has to be. I bet it must be difficult, like combining all the pictures that everybody's going to be sending you. And let's face it, there was a lot of entries. Okay, I've got a 4. But as of right now, I am going to be entering into the Asian year-long one with my unicorn. But apart from that, because I'm already working on it, I have no real plans in stone for doing any more events. So this is pretty much me going to be getting caught up on finishing the unicorn, finishing this one, the cross stitch conversion. I've got plans of doing that, but I don't really have any plans of any big events. I may come and join Arietta for her Home and Harvest event. I believe it's in August, if I can find the right image. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I have anything in my collection that is suitable. Oh, sorry, Harvest and Home. Yeah, but as of right now, I don't think I have anything that falls under the category. Harriet has put anything garden, harvest, home, food, etc. Just thinking through my stash. Oh, I might. I love setting myself up for a challenge, don't I? I do have my Path of Dragons. I'm sure we all remember me kitting up, opening my Path of Dragons. The one with 100 colours. I might find myself something a little easier. I'm trying to think if I've got anything with home or food on there. I can't think of anything. I know technically it's the wrong season, but my spring fling gonks They're very homely. Oh, my stash is much smaller, Kay. I'm sure you have lots in your stash. I still would like to see an event for mystery diamond paintings. Hint, hint, Arietta. You run it, I'll help. Who would want to do a mystery diamond painting event? Gosh, come on, Arietta. Time to go shopping. Well, I still have a catted mystery diamond painting that I was originally planning on doing side by side with the supernatural. So I thought, let's do something bright to contrast all the dark that I will be doing with that painting. And I opened up the beads ready to kit it up to go, and it was all very earthy sort of tones. So I think I've got something very nature, tree-like, you know, something along those sorts of lines. Just because of all the browns and creams and greens and so I've been wanting to do that just out of curiosity, because looking at it I cannot make out what it is. I might take a picture of it and see if I can get anyone in the group to work out what it is either, because yeah, I can't make out what it is at all. But yeah, if there was an event that would encourage me to, or give a reason for me to do the diamond painting. But yes, I plan on working on everything that I've already got active, which there isn't a lot. So I've got this one, and I've got my unicorn, and I've just opened up my rainbow paint gem mini set, but I'm not in any rush to actually do those. Those are more for while I'm out and about to take with me on a journey. Like we're going to go away in June time, and they'll be perfect for taking to the caravan and relaxing with. So yes, it should be very fun. But yes, I've only got 2 current paintings on the go, which is I'm really happy with that. But I do want to finish them, and which will open me up for whatever I decide to do next. I mean, I may see an event that I just go, ooh, I've got to do that. Or a mini event might be fun. Any canvas smaller than 30 by 40. Now, this is a personal thing, and I've never trusted myself. So I've always gone for fairly large canvases, not ginormous, but I don't really own any 30 by 40 like canvases, because I've always been a bit, because I've only done the bigger canvases where you've got all the details, I've always been a bit more nervous about branching out into canvases that are on the smaller scale. And some of them I've seen and they've turned out beautiful, but I can't gauge it with my eye of, am I going to get the details I need from that canvas? Does anyone have any tips or tricks for spotting like something? I mean, I remember Arietta doing a video on some, I assume it was fan sales, some snack size canvases. There was a typewriter, and there was another one she also unboxed at the time, and they looked really, really cute. And I can't remember how big they were, but they were relatively small in size. But obviously you can just look at it and go, yeah, that's going to work. Like I did my mum a tray at Christmas, and the tray turned out so beautiful. I was so super thrilled with the quality of it. It was really, really good. I would definitely do one of those again. And again, that's Arietta's influence, because I saw her working on one, I think it was for her mum, and it was beautiful. I thought, I've got to try one of those. And my mum loves it. Oh. No. I've learnt on the beads. There I got V. Arietta is such a bad influence. You are right. But we love her anyway. don't know how much of this is, so I'm just going to pour it into the lid, like so. Move the pot well out of the way so I can't knock it over. Yeah, but for me there's nothing much going on. Just quietly plodding away. Last weekend we decided to crazily put up a cabin bed for our daughter's bedroom, and I swear I'm still paying for it now. And I didn't do any of the heavy lifting with the bed. Yeah, I've seen Aretta's put avoid writing too. The 30 by 40 that I'm currently doing has writing on it, and it's a little blurry, so I might have to tweak it once it's all finished. I have seen so many examples of stuff with a saying on it, and then it's sort of like you say, you just can't make out anything, like the details you just cannot see because of colouring, because of the small size. And it's those examples that I've seen that have made me wary of ordering anything small. I mean, there's been quite a few ones on like fan sales that I've seen, and I've gone and looked at it and I'm thinking that is far too much detail for the size that you're actually offering that in. Like a 30 by 30, and it's got characters and background and all sorts, and I'm thinking you're not going to get any like decent amount of detail from that at all. I mean, I could be totally wrong and it's not as bad as I think, but some have definitely gone, nope, that's not going to work. My hot air balloon, I think it's a 40 by 50. There's the 50. Yeah, this is a 40 by 50, which is the same as my the Jack Sparrow I did. Again, that was a lovely one to do. I really enjoyed that. And that was one I mostly did at work through my lunch breaks. You will be pleased to know the cow that I did for my event is still hung up at work. Nobody's asked me to take it down. It gets regular compliments. He's a happy little cow. And on the plus side, every time I see him, it makes me smile. I mean, down where I work, I don't have a window in my office. I don't really see the outside. So that's my brightness that makes my office so much better. Okay, I've obviously missed a few comments because you read something that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Sarah says, imagine if Arietta got commission for everything she's influenced us to buy. Well, yes, she would be rolling in it. Arietta said, I wish I did, obviously. I actually did get a £10 kickback from Dreamer Designs this week. Oh, wow, that's amazing. I've just added dates and the word mum to an art dark rainbow rose for my son-in-law as his memorial for his mum. Oh, that's really sweet. That sounds really nice. Forgot what letter I was doing then for a second. Okay. No, I put this one on hold for a few months while I was focusing on other ones. I don't know why, I just wasn't doing it. So I've picked it back up and I'm loving it. I don't think it helps with how they do their numbering of symbols. I don't know if I can raise this up. Let's move this nice and safe. Okay. So I've moved this down here and it goes crazy. Don't know how much of you can see of this, but it goes WTVPLAHDENRK, literally all over the place. So I was trying to write W is 310. Okay, find 310 in my box. And I was constantly doing that, and it was sort of like, it was difficult even to try and find which one it was. So I reconverted this back now that I got my label printer that you all know I love. I decided to actually put the symbols on the bottles and then able to put them into alphabetical order. And for me, that was a huge game changer. Ever since I started putting them into an order that works for me, I love it. It just works so much better than a way of working through DMC codes. One thing I will say about this diamond painting, it's very confetti heavy. But I know it's going to be so lovely when it's finished. And the confetti will all be worth it. As you can see, the balloon is really starting to take some shape. It's lovely and bright, this. Where do you come from? But yeah, so I think I'm going to be splitting my time between this and the unicorn. I'm now over the halfway mark of the unicorn, which is great. Still a long way to go, and I'll probably still be working on it for another month, maybe a bit longer, as I'm not going to be purely focusing on a deadline with it. Beauty of no longer being on an event, but I will be working to get it completed so I can move on to a new project. So I've got quite a few that I obviously really want to do. And I'm going to try my hardest not to start anything else new while I've still got current projects. This is going to be the year for finishing diamond paintings. Yeah, definitely. Arietta says, through the camera, your painting looks fabulous. Yeah, it is so colourful and so beautiful. Let me just lift it all the way up. I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but see all the bits that I have completed. It is so colourful, and the colours are so vibrant on it. But yeah, it's beautiful, and I love all the stained glass bit around the border. Move that slightly over so you can see it on that side. But yeah, and then it goes in like a little bit of an arch at the top. So I can show you that. So it goes like an arch bit like that. So this is going to be absolutely stunning once it's finished. Get my magnets back on there so my diamond painting doesn't go anywhere. They get ambitions. But yeah, I am really pleased that everyone came to join me today, because this is my first non-event live. And surprisingly, I'm a lot more calmer doing these than what I was while I was doing the lives. I don't know if that's having the stress of doing the event on top of doing a live, or I've just got a bit more used to balancing everything that goes with a live. What letter next? I've got a G down there. And I find that when I'm doing a diamond painting, some days I will pick the biggest colour in a section and focus on that colour and go smaller and smaller and smaller. Sometimes like today, I'm in the mood to, I've got a G really low down here, and just realised I put far too many beads out for what I actually need. And so I'm working slowly up until I get where I want to be with like doing it height wise, because it's not always easy picking what colour you're actually going to be working on next. If I'm not mistaken, Arietta has she works down through the colours in a section. I've got to say that is something I have never tried. I tend to be the sort where, right, I do see a G there, and I've definitely got some G's there. So that's the one you work on. Oh, hello, Kat. Welcome. Did you get anything nice with your prize? Kat was one of the, if I'm not mistaken, was one of the winners of the prize draw of DP Big Butts. Because it's always interesting to know what people do with their prizes. Christmas candle painting. Sounds very nice. So I think, Kay, you must do yours very similar to how Arietta does hers. But no, I don't think I could do that. Even when I find like a section to do over colour, I'm just to prove a point. So I started off with doing F. Just found an F that I've missed. So I would just miss so many of the actual symbols that I've already pulled out, and then I'll end up having to pull the pots out all over again. I guess it's weird, and it's all down to how the individual's mind works. Or again, like I say, what sort of mood you've come in when you've gone to do some diamond painting. So you play this little game of, is there any more of this colour? Because you know the second you put it away, you know you're going to find another one. It's like guaranteed. Okay. W, which I do know is 310. But yeah, I found this so much easier since I switched all the symbols around. Just so you can see my little case. Me with my lovely little label printer. I love my label printer, but they are fantastic. So I've got the symbol, I've got what DMC it is, so it makes it nice and simple for when you're dekitting. Harriet just put, you need shares in label printers. Hey, if I could get discounts for promoting them, I would. So, of course, as I mentioned earlier, we did World Book Day. I used my label printer to do little this book belongs to labels to go inside the books. For that, here we go. There we go. I've labelled spices. I've labelled all sorts. For those who were with me while I was doing the event, we did. I had a travelling Ted that came back from nursery, and all the writing that I did for the little travelling book that you had to do photos and journaling, that was all done with my label printer. Hey, if you're going to get something, you might as well use it. And recently I have bought myself some new labels. So I've now got a 50 by 80 millimeter label, which is perfect for postal addresses. All in there. I also took one of my label printers into work and labelled up my lever arch files. To be fair, I only have 3 lever arch files. So, but yeah, I've definitely had my use out of my little label printer. Even out, get it out. We've been going to a lot of children parties for Grace's nursery, and I've been using the labels as the gift tag on the presents. And the thing is, you can find all sorts of icons that you can add on there. So I'd add like a little birthday present. At Christmas, I added on like Santa. Okay, you're probably working out that I'm slightly nuts. Actually, knowing this, you've probably worked that out a long time ago. And you're equally as nuts because you're here. And I think that is all the W's. Okay. Yes, I'm still using, I don't know if you can see, I'm still using my fresh raspberry and marshmallow putty. And still smells so delicious, almost good enough to eat. Almost. I do have like little jelly beans to keep me going. Oh, I like that, Kay. Flavourful individuals. But I cannot believe it has been an hour already. So, I am going to leave you guys there. And thank you everyone for coming and joining me. It's really nice to actually have the company. And yeah, I'm planning on doing this the first Thursday in the month. So I look forward to seeing you next time. And of course, I will see you in chat, see you in the Crafty Coven. And I will catch all of you guys very, very soon. You all look after yourselves. Okay. Love you loads.